fuck was that?
That's a lot.
There's a little checkbox that says loop. It was clicked. My bad.
I was like, it's scaring me a little bit.
You're like, wait, is this like what universe am I in?
I thought we were gonna have to listen to that for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's so funny, dude. Oh my goodness gracious.
What is Zaphod?
Zaphod. It's just like this guy, you know.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's how you spell it.
Why is it? There's something looping right now.
Oh, is it me?
The volume, yes. There's something looping right now. No, it's me too.
Oh, is it me?
Because it's probably picking up off of your. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic.
Good night, people.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, you say something real loud.
Something real loud. Something real loud.
Okay, Mark, turn on your mic. Something real loud.
Really loud.
Okay, Mark, turn on your mic. It's you have to have headphones, dude. Something real loud.
Dude, but it was working fine before we went live.
I don't know. Maybe log out and log back in.
Okay.
It'll be all right.
It was working fine before we went live.
Dude, I swear, I've been telling him just use headphones, and he's just
hearing it again was hella funny. Hearing it again, here we go. It was working just fine.
Working just fine.
And the delay is like so long. That's like the longest delay of all time.
These fucks got nothing better to do than go golf.
8 times a week.
Then go like 8 times. Go where?
Dude, our podcast. I'm assuming he's talking about our podcast.
We haven't done it 8 times a week. I wish. That'd be cool. I got plenty better to do, but this is more fun. Yeah, Zaphod. Zaphod's just like this guy. What is Zaphod? You know?
So what? What? I don't know.
You don't know what Zaphod is?
No.
What? Oh, you know what it is? Mark was probably watching it. That's probably why.
Yeah.
And so it's coming out of his speaker. Yeah, he needs to maybe.
He was watching it on his Facebook. You mean?
Yeah, I think maybe he had it like on a different screen playing. Maybe that's what was going on. He should be able to just hop back in. Yeah, look. I just realized that. Dork. Yeah, hop back in. Sacre bleu. Sacre bleu. Oh, Bailey Ann's here. Like a creep. Like a creep. Yeah, keep it on the down low.
What a song.
Somebody has to know. Oops.
What a great song.
There he is.
So
I forgot that I had it on YouTube. On my computer.
That's all right.
He doesn't know what to do.
I like how people are already in here talking shit though. So that I like it.
So I creep.
Yeah, always on the down low.
Who was I talking to?
I
was talking to somebody about the LeBron and Luka trade, female, and she was like, my man explained it to me, and he was like, it'd be like if they traded Beyonce back when Destiny's Child was a big thing for T-Boz and TLC. And she was like, then I finally understood how bad of a trade it was.
That would have been a bad trade. I turned your Momo on. What's Momo?
Supposed to say mom. I was typing fast. I don't know why it comes up as bonus tracks. I'm not bonus tracks.
So look at the bottom. See where the comment section is? It says post a comment. See that little tiny upside down?
You're pretty much bonus tracks.
Arrow. You see it, Mark?
At this point.
Pretty much never. Yeah, bottom arrow, yeah.
So click that little arrow next to bonus tracks circle.
Yeah.
And then you should be able to select like Mark or all destinations.
It won't. It says all destinations.
So now if I type something, Mark, oops, like this. Mark is a pretty princess.
Yes, I am.
Pretty.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Princess.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, yes, I am. Watch, it'll come up twice probably. So are we live on your Facebook? Did I screw something up?
I believe so, because
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I am.
Let me pull your Facebook up.
So now
I think we're friends. Yeah.
So
it's live.
This pretty princess.
Looking princess.
Yeah, I don't know why, because Bailey pops up as she is from Facebook. So Bailey's watching from Facebook.
I can't change myself.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird.
Okay, nobody cares. I don't want to comment anymore. I was just talking shit to Pudis. So
it must be a setting on your thing. I wonder.
I don't do shots here. Those two don't drink. So
I'll do a shot.
I'll do one shot.
Yeah, same. Like I'll do a shot. I'll have
do you guys have anything to do a shot with?
Oh, like really? Like right now, do a shot?
Robert, let's take some fucking shots.
I don't have any alcohol at my house.
Yeah, we don't. I got shots of Bud Light. No,
I got shots of sage extra.
Oh, I want to tell, dude. So the funniest thing, just way out of the blue. So I was in Smith's the other day, got my Bud Light, got the few groceries I needed, and there was a Girl Scout cookie stand. So I'm like, yep, I'm buying Girl Scout cookies. So I set down my 36 pack of Bud Light, and some random dude, older dude, missing teeth, just looks like a hillbilly, walks up to me and goes, "Hey, you know how they make Bud Light?" And I was like, there's children and women around. This guy's going to say something about trannies or it's gay. And I was like, "Sir, I don't know how they make it, but I like to drink it." And he goes, "They make them lose weight."
They make the beers lose weight?
How do you make Bud Light?
You make it lose weight.
They make him lose weight.
Oh, Bud.
It was the ultimate dad joke of all time. And he didn't even wait for a response. He just turned around and walked out. I was like, oh my God. That was the greatest dad joke. Even the females behind the table with the cookies, they were like, what just happened? It's like,
didn't see that coming.
That's so
he's funny. My hero now. Because, yeah, it took me a second. I was like, huh?
I think I was just waiting for it to be such a bad thing because the way you set it up. I
thought it was going to be like super offensive, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And he's like, no, they just make him lose weight.
That's so funny.
Good job,
dude.
Good sir. Good job.
That was great. I didn't know his name was Bud. Did you tell us his name was Bud when we first started?
Well, it's Bud Light. How do you make Bud Light? You make him lose weight. This is Bud.
I thought you said some guy said that to you or something.
Yes. Tim, man, come on.
The
guy walked up to me. He walked up to me, saw my Bud Light, the punchline. So he was like, hey, he sees my Bud Light and he goes, hey, do you know how they make Bud Light? So this gentleman is telling me a joke and I didn't know it was a joke. And then he says they make him lose weight. Well, it's no longer funny. That's for sure.
If we talk about it one more time, it probably will be so funny though. You should explain it one more
hang on.
So when you're in a store and you're in front of Girl Scouts selling Girl Scout cookies, and a man walks up to you and sees that you have a case. Not only do I have a case of Bud Light in front of Girl Scouts, but a gentleman who does not look very welcoming walks up to me and goes, hey, do you know how they make Bud Light? And I say, no, sir, I don't know how they make it, but I enjoyed it.
So he asked you if they knew how they made it?
He asked me if I knew how they made Bud Light.
But, and then you didn't know because you don't know Bud? So you don't know Bud. So he knows Buddy?
I own Bud. I own Anheuser-Busch.
How does he know Buddy?
So like Bud, like this is sage, but like it looks kind of like that.
Are you? So it's. I like how you're saging your room there.
Yeah, I gotta sage it.
That joke reminds me of that.
But they make them lose weight. Just to reiterate.
It reminds me of that Lake joke that what is it? I'm getting so tired of all these stuck up bodies of water. It's like, get over yourself, Lake Superior. That's like the same like style kind of dad joke.
Yeah, it was the dumbest, but just the way the world is, and someone to just randomly stop and be like, "Hey,"
Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, here we go. Like this is going to be the worst interaction I've ever had
yeah.
in front of a Girl Scout cookie
But it was
stand."
really quite the sweet interaction, really.
Dude, it was the greatest thing because he didn't wait for like an applause. He didn't like bow and be like, "You're welcome." He just turned and left. And I was like,
Like he knew that was
That's-
probably the greatest joke of
That's
all
how
time.
you do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how you
He-
do it.
he
You
was
get
like,
out
this-
while you're on top.
and he because he could probably tell by like my facial. I was like, "I don't know, sir, but I don't know how they make it, but I enjoy drinking it." And he's like, "They make me lose weight," and just walked out.
Dude, I love that, dude.
Because most people are like, "Oh, you pee into a urinal," or
Yeah. Our
It's
trannies
tranny
make it, and then
fluid.
they, yeah.
you know.
Oh my
So,
god, you need to switch it up. You need to start drinking Miller Lite, bro.
I would, except for I own stock in Anheuser-Busch, so I can't. I'm the only one keeping my stock alive. So,
And Post Malone.
and Post Malone.
I thought
It
they were
is.
doing good now because they signed a deal with UFC and stuff.
Did
They're
they?
doing
Yeah, they
fine.
did. Yeah, them and what's his name? The guy that runs it. They have a deal together. Dana
Dana
White.
White.
Yeah.
Dana White. That doesn't help. Dana White.
Also,
is-
Shane
is
Gillis
a-
sponsors them too now, or he's sponsored by them. So.
see, I don't know who that.
Oh,
is.
yeah,
I've
Shane
seen
Gillis and
him. I
Post
don't know
Malone.
who he is.
Shane Gillis is hilarious. Really,
But
really.
Dana
Dude,
Funny.
White-
we were just talking about him today.
Dana White has openly in public smacked his wife, so he's not the best spokesperson. I mean, it's UFC; they're gonna beat each other up anyways.
It's like a video of him smacking his wife or something.
Yeah, it was right before or right during when he started like the slap competition. They were on vacation, and him and his wife were in a heated argument, and he like smacked her, caught on video, and I mean he's good enough at like public relations that he kind of like just came out right on top. He was like, "Yeah, we were both drinking. It was a bad situation." But yeah, it was a PR nightmare, but he handled it. So, I don't know.
I've never hit a woman. I have tossed a.
When'd you buy in? Who hit the woman? Was it Dana White that hit the woman? You said?
Dana White hit his wife. Yeah. I bought in.
So when did you
during
buy,
the
Mark?
pandemic.
2021?
Ow.
So 2020. When did it start exactly? Like November 2020, huh?
It was
When
like
the-
30,
when
it
the
was like
boy-
$32 when I bought it.
When the boycott started, or what?
No,
COVID.
no, during
Oh, that-
COVID.
But you know about the Bud Light boycott, right?
Yeah, I hate it.
So you
Uh,
had stock while it was being boycotted.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And so the worst part, and I mean, there's funny, and I mean, I find everything funny, but so when that happened, I was like, all right, whatever. Some transgender
This
or
must
whatever
have been-
is promoting it. I was like, that's fine. Like, why is everybody so mad? And then Kid Rock came out and boycotted it.
That was hella funny when he shot.
Nobody
the
fucking cares about Kid Rock.
That
And then
was-
Yeah, you say-
I found out the story. The story, it wasn't just like I identify as this, whatever. That person was like almost on like a YouTuber that was almost like a pedophile.
Yeah, he's a really weird person.
And that's when I went, oh, okay, now I get why everybody's upset. It took me a while. Took me
Yeah.
a long while.
He
and-
yeah, he's a weird guy.
But then everybody else was like, you know what? Fuck. But like, give me a Bush. I was
And
like,
it's the same beer.
do you understand that it's the same company? Like, so even Megan's
same.
bar.
Oh yeah, doesn't Anheuser-Busch own like all kinds of different beer companies
of
and
course.
shit? Yeah.
And so they're like, we're never gonna drink that again. Give me a Bush Light. It's like Anheuser Busch. It's the same company.
Mm-hmm.
So it was hilarious.
Hello.
Yeah. It was just funny to see like Bud Light sales plummet, but okay, thank you. But people were still ordering beers that were sold by the same company. It was like,
So they're like
if you
trying to
wanna be bad at
boycott a
beer
company,
research,
Yeah, we stopped selling it for a while.
but really?
my stock.
That's
Yeah.
hella funny.
Yeah.
Dude, Coors Light skyrocketed.
Yeah.
It
So
was
like
hilarious.
Bud Light itself, I'm sure they lost some money, but not the Anheuser-Busch. I'm sure they did fine, but I'm sure like that one branch of Bud Light, I'm sure Bud Light sold a lot less, just the Bud Light beer, but
They never dipped. They never dipped like below COVID prices.
Mark never stopped.
I own it. It's water. It is really, it's tranny fluid. Fucking come after me. I like water. Get out of here.
I love water.
You're funny.
On our beer list, we write all the beers out, all the draft beers. And so next to Michelob Ultra, in parentheses, it says fancy water.
That's hilarious. On your guys' site or on the menus?
On our beer signs that we have up on the wall.
Oh, so like the customers can see it?
Yeah.
But that's still only like what?
It was Mackenzie's idea a long time ago.
It's still only like 3.9, right? It's only like 0.5% less than Bud Light, right?
What? Michelob Ultra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Bud Light's 5% or something, and then Michelob Ultra is like 4.8 or something like that. I don't know the exact. I just know it's a little tiny bit less. You know what beer has less alcohol content than both of them?
Tranny fluid.
I know. Lower than Michelob Ultra.
I think so.
Miller Lite.
The non-A.
We'll have to look it up.
Same.
NA beers.
What's Miller Lite's slogan? Great
I wanna
taste,
say-
less filling.
Yeah, I want to say Guinness has less alcohol content than all of them.
No.
It has a lot
Guinness?
less. It has a lot less than you would think. Will you look it up too?
Oh yeah, what am I looking up? Say it again.
Guinness alcohol content.
Because Bud Light's like 4.5.
Guinness?
Yeah, Guinness.
In the US, I guess it's different across 4.2.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, it's less than Bud Light. Okay.
Less than Bud Light, less than Michelob Ultra.
So a draft is 4.2. A Baltimore Blonde is 5.
Yeah, because a lot of people have misconception about Guinness. They think it's high in alcohol content just because it's like very dark. But it's not only is it light in alcohol content, it also has less calories than almost every other beer.
Oh.
Do you guys sell a lot? What are they? Black and tans? Do you guys sell a lot of those?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and snake bites. Have you ever had a snake bite?
I don't know.
It's just a half Guinness and half whatever cider, any cider.
Oh, I've never had that. That sounds interesting.
It's good. I'm not a big cider guy, but I love Guinness. Guinness is probably my favorite overall beer, and it's pretty
Fucking
good.
kudos. Fucking kudos. That's hilarious. I've never heard that one.
Bud Light is like sex in a canoe, fucking close to water.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's so funny. What
I
the
can't
fuck-
wait to use that at the next bar.
Dude, that's so funny. I've never fought a bear, but I've choked a cougar. Damn, we should just have Pudis hop on here. You want to hop on, Pudis? I'll send you a link right now if you want. We had a guest lined up, but he was unable to make it today. But that's all right. We just roll with the punches. No big deal.
Hey, I got it set up too. If you guys want to do that Celebrity Jeopardy, I don't know. Tim seems a little uninterested in it, but I got it.
Yeah,
fuck
it.
I
Right,
found like a setup for it.
Yeah, let's do some. Let's do a couple.
What are you gonna host, or are you gonna be able to play as well?
No. I'm just gonna play. There's just like, I'll show you right now. We'll play like with the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? We'll try to beat like the what do you call it? You'll see right now.
The comments.
Let's see here.
See, Tim and I were talking about the Jeopardy last night, and it's like, If they bring up like Bad Bunny, I'm not gonna know anything. Or Little Nas X, like,
Are you guys ready?
yeah, let's do it.
I'll just play it and we'll see what happens.
Then we have some big screen basketball.
Let's do big screen basketball for 400, please.
Is there anything Denzel Washington can't do? Turns out
White man
he's
can't
even good at
jump.
basketball, as seen in this 1998
No.
joint. What
That's
card?
wrong.
What does he got game?
Correct, a Spike Lee joint.
Oh, yeah, I thought we were gonna guess. Are you gonna
Let's
pause
do
it
big
so we
I'm
can
screen
guess?
trying.
basketball for 500.
Hold on one
Roger
second.
Ebert called this
Yeah, I was trying to
Okay.
I was trying to think of it. I just couldn't think of the name, but I did know it wasn't White Man Can't Jump.
You gotta turn the subtitles off because it'll give you the answer sometimes.
Oh,
ahead of
word.
time.
Word.
1994
Ebert.
doc, the best film of the 1990s, and one of the great movie-going experiences of my lifetime.
Basketball
Is
Diaries.
Hoop Dreams.
Correct.
Damn.
I thought you were gonna.
Let's go big screen basketball 3.
The title of 2020 documentary The Last Dance
Michael
comes
Jackson.
from words emblazoned on the front of this team's 1997
Michael
and
Jordan.
1998 playbook.
It's a team.
Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls.
That's right.
Big screen
Hey.
basketball for 200.
You gotta say it
1997.
right, or else it
5
don't count.
words. State championship clinched by dog.
Oh shit.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Soon we forget Air Bud.
Oh,
He's a dog, but he can play
My
every
little brother
sport.
I
loves
thought that was going to be in the
freaking Air
Oscars category.
I thought you were gonna pause it so we can let people in the comments.
We
Air
can
Bud's a
pause it.
classic. We can all agree.
Like
All right,
once
let's
it's
go
up
big
there.
screen basketball.
All right, we'll do it again.
This former Cheers bartender is the white man who jumps.
Woody
in
Harrelson.
White
Woody-
Man Can't Jump.
Who is Woody Harrelson?
obviously.
Who is Woody Harrelson?
Chicken 5 ways.
Ooh.
Let's go with chicken 5 ways for 100.
You can get royally full on this dish that calls
I'll wait
for
till you
cubed
finish.
chicken, mushrooms, a sherry cream sauce, and a few slices of toast.
Cream of mushroom soup. What is cream of No, I know what it is. It's tartar. They call it tartar.
No, that's steak.
Mark.
What is chicken a la king?
Correct.
Let's
Yep,
go
we got
with chicken 5 ways for 500.
All the way at the bottom. In Japan, these succulent chicken skewers are grilled over a smokeless type of charcoal called binchotan.
Oh, look, Putis got the
King
last one.
chicken.
Let's wait for see if Putis. Putis is here. Putis said he won. What's this one? What was the question?
In Japan, these succulent chicken skewers are grilled over a smokeless type of charcoal called, I don't know how to say that last one.
These succulent chicken skewers.
Bitch Lil Ton.
It's called hibachi.
I'm waiting for Pudis' answer.
What is hibachi?
Called binchotan. Emily.
What is chicken satay?
Sorry, no. Mark or Utkarsh? Utkarsh.
What is teriyaki?
It's also incorrect. Mark might win just by doing nothing. That's how you make yakitori. Cooking
Oh,
tips.
mother-
Sorry,
Far
Japan.
gone.
Chicken 5 ways for 400.
For a flavorful chicken marsala, chefs recommend using real marsala, a fortified wine made on this Italian island. Emily.
Marsala.
Why did I do that? What is marsala?
No, I'm sorry.
Did I
It would
Oh,
have been funny, but I'm afraid not.
Thought you
Mark
guys
or
were right.
Utkarsh? Marsala comes from Sicily.
I was just gonna
Chicken
say
5 ways,
Sicily.
300.
Fuck.
A debate that continues to tear the country apart. Should chicken wings come with a side of blue cheese or this dressing?
Ranch.
What is ranch?
Mark.
What is ranch?
Ranch is right.
Sorry, I didn't form it in the.
Team Ranch.
You got it wrong.
Chicken 5 ways for 200.
Said to have been invented in Glasgow in the 1970s, this spiced Indian curry is often called a national dish of Britain.
Sarah gets it all the time. Puda says, "What is cum?" I think Sarah gets it all the time. It's called
what has come?
I don't know, like curry. I don't know. Curry soup.
Emily.
What is
Butter
curry soup?
chicken?
I'm sorry, no.
Oh my God.
Utkarsh.
What is chicken tikka?
Also incorrect.
What is tiki masala?
Parents, I'm sorry.
What
Mom
is
and Dad.
tandoori chicken?
No.
Oh, God.
We're the worst.
Utkarsh, you were the closest, so I think your family.
Butter
would get
chicken.
Chicken tikka masala.
All right.
Oh.
Oh, I had it. I got it.
Isn't that what you said too?
Yeah, that was the last thing I said. Tiki masala.
All right. You guys want to do Hey, That's Not an Element? Also, in Animal Sound, famous TV spoilers.
Can we
Rallying
do Are You
Cry.
Smarter Than a Fifth Grader instead?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. We used to do there was the I think it's on Hulu or something, but it's Pop Culture Jeopardy. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. We like when Mark was down, we were watching it and stuff.
1% with Patton Oswalt. Oswalt is pretty funny.
Let's try this one.
The wagers are in, and it's Final Jeopardy time.
Oh, never mind. Not Final Jeopardy. Fuck that.
Well, we're all in.
Tiny Desk concerts.
Let's do Tiny Desk concerts for 1,200.
This singer opened her 2020 Tiny Desk concert with Show Me Love. She closed it with Fallen.
Miley Cyrus.
Who is
I definitely don't know the answer to that one.
who is Billie Eilish?
Taylor Swift.
Karsh,
Who's Alicia Keys?
you got it.
Let's
Fuck.
do same Tiny Desk concerts for 1,500.
For a Tiny Desk concert he did with Sting, this It Wasn't Me singer proudly sang, "I'm a Jamaican in New York."
That's fucking Sting, right?
Well, Sting's the white guy.
He said it was Sting.
That's Bobby Ocean or whatever his name.
Shaggy.
1,500 more for you.
Oh, I should have known
Tiny
that.
Desk concerts for 900.
He sang hits like Watermelon Sugar
I know.
for his Tiny Desk concert.
Harry Styles. Who is Harry Styles?
Aw, how British. Lisa Ann,
Who is Harry Styles?
it is.
Tiny Desk concerts for 600.
It's the network that has broadcast Tiny Desk concerts, 1,000 and counting, since
YouTube.
folk singer Laura
Okay,
Gibson
pause
did
it.
the first in 2008.
What is NPR? But let's wait for Putis because he's
Damn,
like
I really,
probably like.
I
Let
really
me
suck.
tell you the answer, but we'll wait for Putis to
I
answer.
know
it.
you just told us the answer, Tim.
But I'll say he won't hear it by the time he types it. Maybe because there's a
Is he-
lag.
Is he playing though?
He is playing.
Oh,
He
okay.
guessed Shaggy on the last one.
Oh, okay.
What did he say? He said no clue.
He said
All right,
no
go ahead.
clue.
Utkarsh,
What is NPR?
you got it.
Yes.
Tiny Desk concerts for 300.
Don't Call Them U2. Larry Mullen Jr. and Adam Clayton were absent. The Edge did a Tiny Desk concert with this singer in 2023.
Your mom.
Tim's been killing it.
I want to say. It was you two.
The boss.
Buck
Bruce
Nasty.
Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen.
I don't know. We'll go
And
with Putis's. Who is Buck Nasty?
Bono.
yes, it is.
For
Oh, Bono.
They just said it wasn't Bono.
Yeah, that's what I thought it said.
The hell's going on here?
The hell?
Famous
burn
TV
some sage.
spoilers.
Famous TV spoilers for 100, please, Ken.
The
Friends.
blogger is Dan Humphrey, who's not even a girl.
Yeah, I don't know. dude.
Girl.
Girl on
Tim.
fire.
What is Gossip Girl?
Good job. You just spoiled Gossip Girl for everyone. yeah.
Famous TV spoilers for 200.
Who killed Laura Palmer? Her dad, possessed by an evil spirit named Bob.
Whoa, Laura Palmer. Oh, Son of Sam. What is Son of Sam?
Tim.
Wait for Putis.
What is Twin Pete?
Oh,
my bad.
That might be
Twin
wrong though. Might be wrong.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Famous TV
Oh,
spoilers
nope.
for 300.
Who is Cartman's dad? Jack Tenorman, who was cooked into a pot of chili.
Carmen's dad. I should know that one.
Is it Chef? Who is Chef?
No, it's not Chef.
Who is Cartman's dad? Should I Google it?
Fuck. I think it's Putis or something like that.
Let's wait for
What
Cart.
is South Park?
Or not Putis, but what's his name? Hey, let's get him. What's his fucking name? Skeeter.
Skeeter.
No, not Skeeter. Nah, not Skeeter. Something like that though. I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Says his dad is Jack Tinnerman.
Oh, okay.
Well, that
Tim.
was
What is South Park?
That's right.
Famous TV.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
what? The answer was
I got
South
it.
Park?
That's what I said.
Oh, that is what you said. I thought that I was thinking of like they were asking the person. I didn't,
Spoilers
okay.
for 400.
Were they all dead the whole time? Nope. And the island wasn't Limbo.
Lost.
It's an island.
Yeah.
Lost. What is
Yeah.
lost?
Yeah, lost.
What is Lost?
Lost is correct.
Famous TV.
It's like the
spoilers
only
for
one I've known
500.
so far.
Why did Mary Alice kill herself? She was being blackmailed for murdering her adopted son's mom.
Is that one?
Is this a
Murder,
movie?
She Wrote.
We're looking for a movie, right? Pudas
No,
got the
TV
box.
show.
It's called TV show spoilers.
Pudas got it.
Our famous TV. Oh,
Pudas
he
got
got it.
lost, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Don't know.
Lisa Ann.
What is Mary Hartman? Mary Hartman.
Sorry, no. Ryan or Tim?
Celebrities are dumb.
Slightly newer show, Desperate Housewives. We just spoiled.
That's
Hey.
right. Megan,
You're
what are
pretty
you
dumb,
doing,
dude.
guys, on this?
All
I mean,
right.
I'm dumb too, but I'm just a guy.
You're actually doing pretty good. Do you guys want to keep going with this, or are you guys
You
good?
could do a couple more. Okay, why not? Yeah.
Hey, that's not an element. You'll tell us which of these elements is not on the periodic table.
Hey, that's not an element for 200.
Zinc, zirconium, zambonium.
Zamboni.
What is
Zambonium.
Zambonium?
Yes, a Canadian knows what a Zamboni is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, unfair.
This one
advantage.
seems
Let's
dumb.
do, hey, that's not an element for 500.
Germanium, Italium, and francium.
Francium.
I'd say the same thing.
Mark,
What is Italium?
you got it.
Damn
Okay,
it!
let's do,
Boo.
hey, that's not an element for 400.
Gold, silver, bronze.
Ooh.
An element? Bronze.
is it-
Bronze
I think
is
it's
bronze. Bronze is an alloy because bronze is a
bronze
mixture copper
mixture?
and copper and
Utkarsh.
What is silver?
No.
Sorry, no.
Silver.
Mark.
I know the number. The element silver is too. It's 108.
yeah. See,
is
Pudas
bronze?
said
Correct,
bronze
it's an
too.
alloy.
Hey,
That's
that's
what I
not an
just
element
said.
for 300.
Californium, floridium.
Tennessee
California.
ain't in.
Yeah, tennis scene. I was gonna look up something. I
I'm
forgot
just
already.
guessing now.
I wonder what Californium is then. If there's something.
It's
called
probably
Tennessee.
something toxic. I bet.
I'm pretty sure it's a sexual position.
I'm gonna go with Californium.
Tennessine. Emily,
What is Tennessee?
I'm sorry, no. That one's real.
Damn, she
Mark or
sucks.
Utkarsh?
Heck of
Mark.
bad.
California.
Sure.
Also incorrect.
Oh,
no.
Utkarsh, you
Because
got
that was
a
gonna be
chance.
What
the
is
next-
floridium?
Chemistry expert Utkarsh. That is correct.
All right, can we
That's
pause
funny.
it? Can we pause it?
So those are actually freaking thingamajiggers. That's
Can we look
wild.
at what? Because Californium sounds like some sort of like, you know,
I want to see what
something
it
you might
is.
do by yourself. What the hell is Tennesseeum?
Californium.
The chemical element of atomic number 98, a radioactive metal of the
Told you.
actinide series, first produced by
And
Bombardier.
it's on the periodic chart.
Yeah, it's number
Yeah.
98.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
I got it right here. You want to see it?
California gives you cancer, Pudas.
Of course, California gives you cancer. What do you mean?
Only in the state of California, though.
Oh, that's why they have those stickers. Says only in the state of California.
If you go to Nevada, you're fine.
Yeah, you'll
That's
be
why I
fine.
don't have cancer yet.
See,
That I
See?
know of. I mean, I lived there for like 24 years, so I might have gotten
Check it
cancer
out.
before then.
California is a. I wish I could zoom in. It like won't really let me. Oh, there we go.
Well, you did.
Californium is a radioactive metal. Uses Californium is very strong neutron emitter. It says it's used to start nuclear reactors.
So here, go right there. No, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Go down, go down. It was discovered in 1950. When did California start? Before 1950, right?
Yeah, way before.
I would
49ers.
assume. Yeah.
49ers were 1849, so it has to be like, I don't know. Way before
Lawrence
1950.
Berkeley National Laboratory. It was synthesized.
That's where Sue worked, right?
Sue, Claire.
Drummer.
Oh yeah, Sue. Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. This is what it looks like. Ooh. All right.
All right, I'm over that.
I'm over that.
Cool.
I don't like the name. Fuck California. Fuck you guys.
Fuck San Francisco.
1778.
Pluto says we're dumb because we were pickled in Bud Light, but that's not me. That's Mark.
No, that's me.
1778 in this mugga gugga. So what? Hey, check it out. How often do you guys talk to your parents? Because I know Paul, your mom lives in San Diego.
Yep.
Mark, you live out of state. Your mom lives here in California. Oh, your internet.
I talk to my mom. I feel like I talk to her pretty often. Like I talked to her yesterday.
What about you, Mark?
So the funny thing is, the last time we were on stream, she's like, "How'd your binge drinking go?" I was like, "Well, the same as every day." And she's like, "Yeah, I tuned in and then tuned out." Yeah, I talked to my mom like probably twice a week, maybe. Maybe I should probably talk to her more. But then my dad lives here in Nevada, and so I talk to him, probably about the same amount of times. I just check in because they're old. So
let's see. Look, let me see.
Dad, I talk to all the time. I forgot about my dad. Well, I didn't forget about him, but I didn't know we were doing both parents. But yeah, Dad a lot too, all the time.
So the last time I called my dad was. How come I can't see the history?
I don't think I've ever met your dad, Joseph. I hear all the stories though, or just the one smoking blunts or listening to Sublime and smoking blunts or whatever.
Tweaking out on blunts.
Listening to bumping Sublime, and tweaking out on blunts.
It's one of the best stories of all time.
So last time I talked to my dad was January 5th.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Yeah, so on your birthday.
Is that
you didn't even call me on my birthday? What the hell, dude?
Month and a half or whatever. Today's the 25th of February.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you. I did just see my mom last week, but I'll see what it was before that. So let me see. Let me go.
Yeah, I've met both his parents, so that means that means Mark, you got to meet my dad.
Yeah.
But then I seen him on.
I would love to. He seems like a legend.
He's quite the guy.
I'm not sick this year. That's right. We didn't get to go. So then my mom, Madre.
He's nothing that he looks like.
So February 21st. So it looks like I called my mom
4 days ago.
Yeah.
And then the 28th, and then the 11th. Yeah, I guess I talk to my mom pretty frequently.
See, and the shitty thing is,
every 2 to 3 days, pretty consistently.
That's about me and my mom.
Well, it's funny because she lives right down the street.
Yeah.
So it's funny that I call her more than my dad who lives in Sacramento,
But you're still in close proximity, and you call your dad for work-related advice. So when you need it, you're calling someone, and then
Danny.
But
I call my uncles a lot too. I call my uncles and my cousins. I call a lot of people a lot. If I think of somebody, I just call them.
Last time I was down, we didn't even see her mom, and I was down for 2 weeks, so I felt bad. But we were working the whole time. We took 1 day off the golf, or half a day, so I felt bad that we never went over to see her mom.
That's all right. She was here yesterday. She hung out with Kenny, which was cool because she's never really hung out or met Kenny before.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty cool.
I've always loved your mom. She totally reminds me of my mom in so many different ways.
Yeah, your mom and my mom are very similar. Very, very, very similar, dude. They're insane.
I mean, for whatever reason, Linda stuck up for me a lot. I got in trouble a lot in Ripon. And so there was one time where she was on the phone with a cop that was arresting me and impounding my truck because I had an outstanding warrant or something, and it was a bench warrant. It was something stupid. But she was calling the officer and was like, "Hey, I know him. We'll have someone pick up his truck." And the officer was like, "Nope, we're not going to do that." So Linda hated us, all the kids, but also like she put some shit on the line at one point. And
Mark
we
got in
talked
trouble
about
a lot.
Who
Dude, I got in trouble way more, dude. I was always friggin' grounded, dude.
No, but I
Always.
got in trouble lawfully. You got in
Yeah.
trouble internally, you know.
Well, I think a big part of that was because my mom and the cops. Whoa, Landon Martin's in here. Yo, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Mountain Man. I haven't seen him for years and years and years, probably like 4 or 5 years. Cool. Thanks for popping in, bro skins.
Broskins.
Nice. Bro skins, like
I like
foreskins,
that.
you know?
It's tough, bros.
Bro skins or foreskins, dude. Oh, fuck. What were you talking about earlier, Paul? You said you asked if we would turn our cheek, like if you see somebody that needs to get their ass beat, would you beat their ass or turn away? Or like, how do you guys, what would you do? Did you
I
have
guess-
something that happened to you recently or something?
No, not at all. I just was thinking it would be a kind of an interesting subject to breach. I don't know. I haven't really actually felt like that in a really long time. Probably like over a year, to where I really wanted to punch somebody in the face.
I get more pissed off at litter, bro.
When people
I
litter,
pick it up every day.
Yeah.
dude.
I
really,
pick up so much litter, dude. Just
that's
I'm
cool.
just like, why, dude? Oh, she does,
So,
dude.
so it pisses you off when you see people litter.
That especially, yeah. And then when I see litter, I'm just like, God, stupid fucking people. Oh, so I don't know.
'Cause
It just makes
I wonder how long you felt that way, because I remember this one time, a long time ago. I'm not going to say the person because it would just be fucked up. But this one person littered in front of me, you, and my girlfriend at the time, and
It was probably
Sarah.
me.
No, it was not you. Why would I talk? Why would I do it was you? That'd be stupid. And
Just- I'm gonna tell the story next.
and
Okay.
and my girlfriend at the time was fucking furious, and I feel like you were like, like it was like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. I
Where
maybe
were we at?
remember that. We were on a ride somewhere.
A ride?
I think we were
Like
on
a-
the way
like
to
a-
Tahoe. I think we were on the way to Tahoe to play a show or something like that.
Oh,
You just throwing shit out the window, Tim?
me? I threw some out?
No, not you.
No, not me. Some other guy did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Other guy.
Yeah, I used
So-
to litter cigarette butts. I was pretty bad with that, but
That
I
was
do that.
I was gonna bring that up because I won't throw anything on the ground anymore, especially cigarette butts. But I clean up a shopping center every morning. Which is weird that adults still litter 2025. years
That's
old.
what I'm saying.
I
dude.
haven't littered in a long time. For sure.
But this is like 20 years ago, we were at Rainbow Falls and everybody was like camping. I think it was Rainbow Falls, but we were all camping and I was upstream and I was smoking a cigarette. You know, I was in my 20s, so I flicked my cigarette butt into the stream, and there were people downstream
Oh yeah,
who were swimming, so they're just enjoying nature, just having a great time, and they see my cigarette butt float down river, and it ruined their whole freaking day. And they came and yelled at me, and I went, that was the last time I've ever thrown something on the ground.
Yeah, that's a cool story.
Yeah.
I like
it,
that.
it changed my life as like a young 20-year-old
Hella
person.
cool.
I was just like, fuck, did I just ruin these people's like existence for a second? Like, I can't do that ever again.
Speaking of grown adults that shouldn't be doing shit like littering, it's crazy. We probably paint our bathroom like every 2 months, and I'm like, who is 21 years old and going into a bathroom and writing all over the fucking walls? Like, that's so crazy to me.
Yeah,
I know.
Like you're a grown ass person and you're doing that shit. And then it's how you said that you went
And it's just like, you're gay.
Mark, how you said you stopped littering, you never littered after that day. This is kind of off subject, but 3 days ago, I was walking my dog, and I walked by this older gentleman, probably like in his late 60s, Mexican guy, and I'm trying to hold my dog back from jumping on him, and he looks and he goes, "You know, that's not the right leash for your dog," and that was all he said, and then we just both kept walking, and I was like, fuck, he's so right. And I like turned around, went home, and bought a harness and a new leash for my dog because I was so embarrassed of like, you know, I like not ruined his day, but just he was totally right, and my dog was hella trying to get at him. Obviously, I didn't let her get at him, but she could have like gotten out of the leash somehow and got her. I don't know. I was just like, I felt hella bad. He was hella right.
Yeah.
So I literally turned around and went and got a new leash and a new harness for her. It's pretty.
Yep.
And harness is a lot better. That was a game changer.
Yeah, a clicker. You know they have those little clickers. That's what I use with Zelda, the teacher. What's up? Oh shit! Hell yeah, dude.
What?
Ooh.
Thank you.
Not fair. Not fair.
Ooh, right in front of us.
I
Right in front of us.
I won't eat it in front of you. I'll wait.
That's cool.
All right, guys. So thanks for tuning in. No, I'm just kidding.
I like how she walked into, and because whatever
the burrito is just like right here. The whole like.
But yeah, and then she kind of disappears at the same time because you got the background on.
Oh yeah, I got the little background vibe going.
So she like walked in with a burrito, and it was just shining, and she showed for a second, and then was out.
That's so funny.
I'm hungry right now, and that really was like I like want a burrito now, really bad.
I'm so mad that you guys can just drive down the street or have your wife bring you one.
Or your daughter.
I would have to drive 3 hours to Slida right now.
I think Emma got it. I don't know. I didn't even know it was happening. They just brought it to me, and Sarah's been here the whole time, so it must have been Emma.
I'm so
I
upset.
love being brought food. It's great.
I'm so upset right now.
That is the best. So Puda says, question for the Ripping Kids. Is it wrong to have avoided Almond Blossom? I don't think it's wrong.
There's
for me,
wrong with it.
I don't really have much of an option, but it's okay. Like, because I live on the parade route. So everybody comes over during the Almond Blossom, which is fine. And I barbecue some hot dogs and whatnot. The thing that I don't like doing is going out after, but we always end up going out. But at least like this year, we didn't end up at the bar. We went to so the Beers and Brats, which is at the community center. And went there, which is just like, dude, there's so many people. It was so hot too. Like one side of the building was like the air conditioner wasn't on. So it was like so hot and muggy, so loud. You got to scream at everybody. And then we walk over to the dance, and it's just basically more of the same. It's just like there's a DJ with music playing. Everybody's sloshed out of their mind. We were home by 8:30. So I don't know. We were like out, started drinking probably around 12, but like Michelob waters, you know. So
Send me one, Pudis.
I drank like 15 waters, you know.
I would probably go if I was ever off on that weekend, but I like always almost work on that weekend. So
I know always off.
I'm
Yeah,
not really
Danny
sure.
Boy. I was just telling Danny Boy how I got. we went to. You ever been to Habitat for Humanity for like house parts and stuff?
Mm-mm.
Dude, it's so sick, dude. It's like a Goodwill, but it's all building materials and tools.
Oh, that's
and like,
cool.
Dude, it was awesome. Went and got Danny a $700 door for freaking $200, and then probably a few $100 like window for like $100. So $300. We got him a brand new window and a brand new exterior
It's like a
steel
thrift
door.
shop for construction workers.
What's it called?
Dude, it's called Habitat for Habitat for Humanity.
Where's it
Like,
at?
I'll pull it up. It's down the airport district, so it's kind of out in the hood. But it's
Modesto?
been around forever. Yeah, and I remember going with my mom, but it wasn't there back in the day. But yeah, we went, and then now I was like, dude, we got to get out of here because I'm gonna spend all my money, dude. I'm gonna spend all day here. But yeah, dude, they had so much stuff, and then all the money goes to like help, like, you know, churches or whatever, nonprofit stuff.
Well, you would assume by the name it would help.
I was going through my notes and trying to figure out some stuff to talk about, you know. And I came upon this thing.
Let me go back this way. What'd you find?
I found this this thing I wrote. It's 7 reasons why Michael Jordan's
there you go.
better than LeBron James.
Oh, God,
man,
that's
here we
hella
go.
funny. There we go.
I mean, I don't think any one of us are going to argue.
No, I don't think so either. But it's kind of interesting to hear it's just like I've accumulated this knowledge from watching, you know, hundreds.
Oh,
of,
there's a
you know,
Restore. Maybe that's
Michael
the one I
Jordan,
used to go with.
hundreds of Michael Jordan games. That's hella cool though, Tim. That's cool that place exists.
Yeah, it's pretty tight,
I would
dude. I
love
was
to
like,
have something like that in my town.
bro, I don't. Now that when you're down here, we'll go there first before we
Yeah.
like buy stuff, because it's like, dude, this is like amazing, bro.
All right, let's hear it. Why is Michael Jordan better?
Let's hear it.
Because we all, I'm assuming you agree, right?
That Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, of course. That's why I made this list.
Tim, I mean,
I have a take on this.
I think it's not close. By the way, I don't think it's close. I think
Here's
it's
the
like
thing.
really not close at all.
I agree with it not being close, because it's like comparing apples and bananas, bro. Like, it's not apples to apples, you know. It's like,
yeah,
it's such a different sport, dude, now, even though it's not, but it is.
I think the people that the sport heads that talk about it, they agree the same way, where it's a different sport now. But Michael Jordan would probably still be better if he played today at the same age as LeBron James.
So I guess you could say like he is better because like technology is better, which allows him to maybe play longer. It allowed him to build, like, there was more knowledge based stuff around how important it is to like build muscle and stuff like that. So it's like, I guess quick answer would be yes. It's pretty obvious that like the computers that are coming out now are better than the computers in the 90s. You know, it's like the same kind of argument. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, they're both computers and they both do pretty much the same thing, but it's like they're two very different things. And the first computer was amazing, right? It's like, oh my God, it's gonna change the world, you know, but it's not as cool as this thing that we're streaming on right now. That's kind of how I picture. I think it's, you can't really compare it apples to apples. It's like not even a conversation you can have. I mean, you can have the conversation, but it's not a fair comparison. You know what I mean? You'd have to compare like LeBron, like Kobe, right? Or somebody that's playing in the league at the same time.
So it's not a fair comparison to either side, or just one side is not fair, you think? Like you're saying it's not fair against Jordan, or it's not fair against LeBron, or it's just
not fair against LeBron because maybe it's like the whole, like, there might not be a LeBron if there wasn't Jordan. So it's like it could be, yeah, I don't know. What does you say?
So I completely agree with you on the era thing. I think that these reasons that I have, the reasons that I have, in a way, like that's what I was looking for, was trying to find that even though the eras are different, this list will still prove that he's better than him because of the.
Well, he is. I feel like he has to be better, right?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that argue that LeBron James is the best. There's a lot of people that argue that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best player that ever played. There's people that argue about Wilt Chamberlain being the best player. So, okay.
But then when you say best player, I thought we were comparing Kobe to...
I was just going to say that.
No.
This is saying that...
Larry Bird's the best freaking basketball player of all time.
So this is a list of reasons why Michael Jordan's... This is the list why reasons why Michael Jordan's the best player of all time. Sorry. Instead of just better than LeBron, I'll just say it's that. I was just kind of picking on LeBron. But this is the reason why he's the best basketball player to ever play. Or list of reasons. But I guess mostly it's for like the people that think LeBron's better than him.
Which are the younger generation, right?
A lot of the younger generation, for sure.
It's also like the older generation.
And there's like nostalgia wrapped up in it too.
I don't know why there's so much hate for LeBron. Why is there hate?
I know why. By the way, LeBron is amazing. Top 5 for sure. I love him as a basketball player. Great. But I totally get why people hate on him. Totally get it.
He's kind of an asshole, huh?
He's an asshole. I don't want to get political, but he's a total like social justice warrior. Like he's all about that life.
I thought only white people did that kind of stuff.
But like I don't even hate him for that, but I totally get why people hate him. Like he talks about his views and opinions when it's not really necessary, and he's not an expert on the subject. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, that shit's weird how fucking like actors and stuff do that.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And he is totally
kind of weird.
Yes,
I mean, it's been going on for a long time, but Kaepernick really brought it. It's like, don't use your status to do this. It's, maybe some of them need to do that. Like, as an athlete who gets paid millions of dollars, maybe you should do it. And maybe you might get ousted. Kaepernick got ousted by the NFL. That sucks. He was
It's
a
just like-
decent player.
It's just like when I go see my favorite band and they start talking about politics, like I shut down. I'm like not interested at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm here to see you
Yeah.
play your music. Like I could give a shit about what you feel about all that shit.
The only
No
people that
fact.
could get away
I've
with
seen 'em.
politics
Don't
is
talk.
is maybe a comedian might be able to get away.
Yeah, yeah, you got to be really good at it. I like whenever they make jokes and it's not choosing either side, but it's making fun of both sides in a way. The bet. Like, did you know that Joe Biden was the only president that you could punch assassinate? Like that
Oh,
joke's
yeah.
not for or against anybody. You know,
Yeah.
it's just a funny ass political joke. Like it's just funny. Like.
It's just funny, yeah. You
Yeah.
could punch assassinate. That's so funny.
And then he has and then he talks about he's like Trump would be the funniest president to see get assassinated. This is way before the assassination attempt, but he's like, could you imagine he does his Trump impression? He's like, oh, I don't know, I can't do it obviously, but it's pretty funny. Shane
Shane
Why
Gillis.
Gill-
would you want to assassinate me? I'm trying to make America great again.
Is that Shane Gillis that does that?
Yep, Shane
Yeah,
Gillis.
dude, he's
Yeah.
so funny, dude. He fucking.
Yeah.
I love that Kill Tony
I'm
shit.
gonna have to check him out. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it. I've seen him on Bud Light commercials. That's it.
Those Bud Light commercials are pretty funny too. Whenever they're like, what he's like, oh, confess or whatever. If you confess, you can have a Bud Light. He's like, yeah, I stole a donut or whatever. So he like grabbed a beer. He's like, cool, man, I feel way better now. He's like, you don't want to confess? Have you seen that one?
The only one I think I've
it's pretty
seen
funny, dude.
two. So he with the Post Malone one, right? That's him, right?
Yeah.
Where he's like, you can't actually
Oh,
drink
yeah.
the Bud Light
That was
on
pretty funny.
screen.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. And is
Yeah.
he like where there's a band member and him who are in the wrong spot? I don't
remember.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that one.
I don't know.
Um,
No, we keep interrupting. Go ahead.
No,
Josh.
you're not interrupting. I love Shane Gillis. He also has a show on Netflix. If you're gonna check him out, and I would recommend it to anybody. It's called Tires. Super funny show on Netflix.
Oh, he's the tires guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gillies or something like that, huh? I've been wanting
Okay.
to kind of watch that. Yeah,
No, that's
yeah.
Gil-
Let's talk-
That's Gillian Keeves, which is his other thing that he has.
oh,
Gillian
shit,
Keeves.
okay.
Gillian Keeves is his YouTube, like his YouTube stuff. But
So
on Netflix, he has a show called Tires. That's really funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna watch
Tires.
that
Maybe
one.
that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. So watch. This is
Gillian
the one I
Keeves
was.
is hella funny though too.
This is the one I was talking about right here.
See, I've never seen this one.
Bobby, you've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. If you are found guilty, you will have to forgo the football season. But if you confess, I will make it only half the season. I'll make you a deal. You tell the truth, you can have this ice cold bucket of Bud Light. All you have to do is confess.
All right, I'll go first. Grease the wheels a little.
What? No.
I confess that I practice my halftime speeches in the shower before games. Professor Wilkins, you want to confess anything?
No.
All right, I'll go for you. Professor Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that saxophone girl put him in a headlock.
That was a secret.
Now it's a beer.
Everybody let's
Now it's a
focus.
beer.
Oh, we having beers?
Yeah. All you have to do is confess and you get a Bud Light.
Oh, okay. When I order pizza, I use a British accent. Now the girl at the pizza place thinks I'm British, and we've been dating for 4 months.
What?
That feels good, right?
Yeah.
Bobby, did you cheat?
What's going on?
All right, I admit
I'm
it.
afraid of horses.
Hey,
Does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
You can go back to practice, big guy.
okay.
I've got plenty of confessions.
Let me hear one.
I never read any of these books, and I'm really embarrassed about it.
Thank you, guys.
Right. Quite a good time, Governor.
That's really bad.
She's falling for that?
I think I love her.
I'm gonna go buy Bud Light 'cause I own it.
Go,
I'm
yeah,
gonna go
go
buy Bud
pump
Light.
and dump. Do a Bud Light coin.
Hey, I'm on a podcast right now.
Shane Gillis only
I'm
dad
so cool.
skit, hilarious. Oh, okay, I'll find that one then real quick.
All right,
That
I'll call
is
you
a
back in little
funny
bit.
skit.
All right, bye.
I know that one. That one's hella funny. All right. Number one. You guys ready?
Yeah, number one.
From November 1990 to June 1998, MJ never lost 3 games in a row. That's 632 games. No team/player has ever done this in one season, let alone 3. Not even the 73-9 Warriors. All right, number 2. Michael Jordan from 1986 to 1998 played in 36 playoff series. In every single series, he was the leading scorer. Number 3, Michael Jordan has scored 40-plus points while shooting 60% from the field 70 times. LeBron's done it 38. Kobe's done it 23. Tracy McGrady's done it 8. Number 4, MJ is the only player in league history to win an MVP, a scoring title, first team defense, championship, and finals MVP all in the same season. He's the only player to ever do that. He's done it 4 times.
Oh shit! 4 times?
4 times.
He's done it 4 times. Okay.
4 times. First team all defense, championship, finals MVP, scoring title, and what's the other one? Finals MVP. Did it 4 times. In 91, the narrative for Jordan was that he doesn't pass enough. So in that finals, he averaged 11 assists a game against the Lakers. To this day, the most ever by any non-point guard. In 92, the narrative was that Jordan couldn't shoot the 3 as good as Clyde Drexler. So in game 1, he hit 6 threes in the first half to set the world record for the record for the most threes in the first half of finals game, a record that still stands. All right, number 6, the most 55-point playoff games, Jordan with 5. The most 50-point playoff games, Jordan with 8. The most 45-point playoff games, Jordan with 23. The most 40-point playoff games, Jordan with 38. The most 35-point playoff games, Jordan with 75.
Is that more than anybody? All those points?
Yes.
So who's like? Is it okay? All right.
And last one, number 7, in the 87-88 season, Michael Jordan won MVP. He won the Defensive Player of the Year. He won the All-Star MVP. He won the Slam Dunk Championship. He led the league in scoring per game. He led the league in steals per game. He led all guards in blocks per game. That's the end.
Dang.
I got a few, like, if I want to play devil's advocate.
Yes.
Mark loves playing devil's advocate.
I mean,
you don't even have to say that anymore. You should just change your name to that because every episode you say that. So I'm going to argue with you, but I'm going to say devil's advocate.
But I'm only arguing. I agree that Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, but you're saying what people could say. What the devil.
Let him argue.
Yeah. So there's more players in the league, more teams in the league. There's less superstars. Michael Jordan worked his ass off, and so he saw those records probably and went, "I want to break those." Then I'm just saying there's more because there's more teams and more players. Maybe not everybody is as selfish as Michael Jordan to break those records. I don't know what to argue right now.
So are any of these on your list?
That first one is not. The second one, not really. This is like a list of like all of his accolades and shit, but it's not like. I mean, I put mine together in like a different way. You know what I mean? Like,
what was the list like? If you had to name the list, so here's like a scoring dominance.
7 reasons why Michael Jordan is the best basketball player to ever play the game. I guess would be the name.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah. 7 reasons why Michael Jordan is the GOAT.
Are any of these on there? 30.1 points per game, career average.
Nuh-uh.
That's not on there. In NBA history, 10x scoring. Led the NBA scoring more times than anyone else.
I mentioned his scoring championship in a couple of them.
33 points per game, highest career playoff scoring average ever.
So I didn't mention that, but what I did mention was that from 86 to 98, he played in 36 different playoff series, and he was a leading scorer in all 36 series, which is kind of similar.
Yeah, okay. Then 86, 87, 37 point 1 points per game in the 86-87 seasons, highest since Wilt Chamberlain.
No, I
in
didn't
19
mention that one. That's pretty cool.
Was
This
there how many women he slept with?
probably.
Comparatively?
This is like you could probably ask and he'll probably have it. But
You
this
know,
is
the thing is, Tim, I feel like these are like more universally known. I'm trying to get ones that like maybe not everybody would know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What about his efficiency?
No, I didn't.
49% career field goal percentage, 50-point games, 31 times in the regular season, most by
So
any
I
non.
guess the point I was kind of trying to make is no one's ever going to do this again. Because there's more players. There's because at one point, yeah, Tim brought up freaking Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. They led teams. I don't think I know there's superstars nowadays, but they don't carry a team as much. You build a team around them.
Yeah, for sure.
And so,
oh shit! Don't keep that.
who would you say, Joseph? Would you think?
Oh shit, dude.
Is there a chance that someday that
you don't have to pay?
I mean, because LeBron couldn't do it. Is someone else going to do it? You think? In
Sorry,
history?
I couldn't hear because what was going on. I will say it one more time. Sorry.
Do you think like maybe in history someone might be able to beat Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Because there's going to be more teams, more players.
Yeah, I think Wemby has a possibility.
You think so?
I think he could be the greatest player to ever play the game when it's all said and done. Like, he's that good, in my opinion.
Wemby. So who's he play for now?
San Antonio.
San Antonio?
Yeah,
does he have a team around him?
Oh, he has a hella good team around him. The only problem is he just got injured and he's out for the rest of the season because he got a blood clot in his right arm, which is super scary and sad. And I hope he's fucking okay. But I mean, like everything I've seen from him so far, like he hella has a possibility of being the greatest of all time.
Who is it? Who's the guy who just got the crazy trade?
Luka Doncic and
Doncic.
And yeah, he's like top 3 right now. I don't think he could be the best player to ever play. He's just too injury prone. He won't have the kind of season. He won't have the longevity that Jordan had, or especially LeBron.
Yeah,
yeah, you
LeBron's
gotta have
still playing. That's
and that's the other thing about LeBron. Like he's so amazing, and like the fact that he's still as good as he is, even though he's that old. Like everybody's fatigued. Everybody's got like what they call voter fatigue. Like, like whenever they can't make the same person be the MVP year after year, even if he is better than everybody else, because it's like, they get tired of voting for him. And so LeBron, I think like we're just used to him being so good and so great that we're just kind of like, we take it for granted, but like, he is still like one of the best players in the league, if not the top like 5. Like
that's why I'm so confused. Like, yeah, everybody's going to use the talking point. Who's better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James? But why do people put LeBron James down? Like I
think just because of his attitude, he's got a bad attitude.
Yeah. See, I've never seen, you've brought that up. I don't follow enough, but I've never seen him have a bad attitude.
He's just like cocky in the worst kind of ways, I think.
He is like a family man though, and like he does like
he's got 47 kids. I mean,
he does like seem like he loves his family, takes care of his kids and shit like that. Like he really seems like a good guy in that aspect. It's just
he's open schools. He's open schools. So
yeah, it's just it's just the just talking about stuff that he shouldn't talk about, in my opinion. Like no sports figure should try to be telling anybody how to live, really, in my opinion.
I understand he left Cleveland. He left Cleveland, right? And then went to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And then
people hate him for that too. I forgot about that. They hate him for that. Like I don't hate him for that at all. I think it's fucking cool. I think that the team that he made in Miami was super fun to watch, and I like enjoyed it. And it was hella cool when they lost, because they were supposed to be better than everybody and be the best and be the super team. So when they lost against like Dallas, that was like awesome. It was like, I don't have anything against what he did, but yeah, people hate him for what he did, for leaving Cleveland like that and going to Miami and creating a super team.
So with Robbie, my older brother, I follow basketball not much, but I know he's been watching LeBron since LeBron was in high school. But before that, it was Magic and Jordan. And at that time, I was a Jordan or a Magic fan. I was a Lakers
Love
fan
Magic.
because my older brother was a Lakers fan, but he just loved basketball. So he followed this kid, and because we had more social media, but he had, magazines that had LeBron in it when he was in high school. So we have more social media to follow things like that. Where Michael, there was, you had ESPN, or I don't even think you had ESPN back then. You had whatever local station followed that team.
Yeah.
And that's why I think Michael Jordan is, not only did he wake up every day to try to beat every record, and Tim's like, LeBron's an asshole. Michael Jordan was an asshole. So
Yeah, but Michael Jordan also was very strict about not saying anything about politics. They asked him one time how come he wouldn't back this Democratic president for candidate, and he said because Democrats and Republicans both buy shoes. And that was like
that makes sense, dude.
Yeah, so he stayed away from
it.
And that's what I love about him. And he was an asshole, but he was when it comes to speaking to the media, he was incredible. He would go on the court and talk hellish shit to every other player. And when the media would ask him about the same player, he'd go, "Oh, that guy's really good. He's got a really great crossover. He's really fast. He's gonna be good in this league." Totally. When he did that with Allen Iverson on the court, he called Allen Iverson a little midget bitch. But then when they asked him about the media asked him about it, and they go, "Hey, what do you think about Iverson? I saw you guys talking shit with each other." He goes, "Oh man, he's a good kid. He's going to be really good in this league. He's got a lot of years to come to be a really good kid. He's really fast. He's got whatever. He's got a killer game and blah blah blah." And that was it. No negative shit. He was so fucking good with the media. It's insane.
And is Iverson the one that started the brawl in the palace or whatever?
Oh no. No, the Malice in the Palace.
Iverson.
No, Iverson was a little short, 6 foot tall, maybe even 5'11" point guard, who was he changed the whole league. He was the first player to wear baggy shorts, have cornrows, have hella tattoos and shit. He made everybody want to be like him. He really changed the culture of the league, and he was one of the best players in the league, the best player in the league for a couple seasons.
For some reason, I thought he was the guy who started what's it called? The Malice in the Palace or something?
Malice in the Palace was started by Ron Artest.
Okay.
He was the main guy, the first guy that jumped into the crowd. And then after that, Steven Jackson. Ben Wallace was a part of it. There's a lot of people involved. Reggie Miller was trying to break it up. Yeah, that special.
Yeah, that special.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool,
good.
Dude.
That documentary about it. Yeah, it's hella cool. Yeah, Reggie Miller. I feel really bad for Reggie Miller, man. Really bad for that guy. That team the Pacers were so good that year, and Reggie was going to win the championship that year, I think, if it wasn't for that Malice in the Palace. And he missed out on his championship, and he was just trying to break it up the whole time. Felt bad for that guy.
Yeah.
Because that team was good, man. They were hella good.
Dude, how do you screenshot a fucking thing from the internet? Do you know how to do that?
On my computer, it's Shift Command 3.
Shift Command 3?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I got it now. It dipped out. It went away. Shoot. Shift Command 3.
Yeah,
probably
on my
similar.
computer.
Might be
So
similar.
obviously, basketball is your favorite sport.
Favorite sport to watch and play, for sure.
Who's do you have a baseball team?
The Giants. And I used to love and know everything there was to know about baseball when I was a kid, but then the strike happened and I kind of lost interest.
That's growing up in Ripon. I was all about baseball cards. Ripon.
Hell yeah.
A little card shop.
Who's your team? Who's your baseball team?
So My older brother was a Yankees fan because of Ricky Henderson.
I love Ricky.
And then, but because, growing up in the Bay Area, I got to go to Giants and Oakland games all the time.
Yeah, me too.
So I didn't really have one. I remember showing up at Rapona with a Baltimore Orioles hat because I just thought it was hella cool.
Me too. I love that hat. And I never had it, but I love that hat.
I got beat up.
Oh, that's fucked up. Was it the Rapona hat or what?
Rapona,
Yeah.
It sucked. I was like, dude, I got a fresh new hat.
Yeah, that sucks.
Baltimore Orioles. I didn't even know like what I was wearing. I just thought it was.
How old were you?
4th grade. So
that's fucked up, man. Kids are fucked up like that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't get like beat up, but I got.
Still, they took your hat. That's fucked up.
To take my hat, yeah.
Who do you think's the better quarterback, fucking Mahomes or Joe Montana?
Joe Montana.
Mahomes right now.
But is that kind of a similar situation where you can't really
completely?
See, that's I was kind of leading into it, like. So.
I'm probably just picking Joe Montana because I have nostalgia.
Yeah.
And would Joe Montana like be the guy? You know what I mean? Like,
what do you mean?
Is there a better quarterback than Joe Montana, or is he the greatest quarterback of all time?
Brady. Brady's the best player to ever play the game, in my opinion. Not even close.
And then we can have the same. We can have the same argument between LeBron and Jordan as we can have against Brady and Montana. But I agree, Brady would be at the all-time greatest right now.
I think it's not that close with Brady either. I mean, he's really proved himself. Like his accolades are just as insane as Michael Jordan's.
Yeah,
he really dominated that sport. Like really dominated it.
But same argument, Brady changed rules where you can't hit a quarterback anymore.
Right.
Montana got hit.
Right.
Marino got hit.
Right.
So
Montana was more accurate too. Like he was statistically, he was more accurate than Brady for sure. And he was 4-0 in the Super Bowl, which is amazing. But Brady's lost in Super Bowls, but only because he's been to more Super Bowls. So it's kind of like,
right.
But Montana never lost a Super Bowl. All 4 that he went to, he won. That's pretty fucking crazy right there.
Let's look it up. Let me ask the freaking AI, bro.
And then I would also say Montana had better receivers than Brady. So then it's like, so Brady did more with less in a way.
But you can say that the same way because Montana played less and Brady played more. So Brady had good receivers at times.
Yeah, but overall, Montana had
Gronk's the greatest tight end of all time.
Yeah.
He had Moss for a second,
Yeah,
so.
only for a second though. But yeah, that was pretty cool when he had Moss.
Who's your favorite football player of all time?
Just I guess if I'm just going favorite, probably Jerry Rice. But like I said, I think Brady's the best ever. But I like Jerry Rice a lot just because I used to just love watching him play whenever I was a kid.
Yeah, I'd go Walter Payton, but I'm also biased because I'm a Bears fan.
See, I never really got to see Walter Payton play.
So look, says
neither did I. I rewatched Walter Payton.
And I probably just need to go rewatch. I'm sure he was amazing, I'm sure.
So this is like Chat GPT's top 4. So Tom Brady. And it says under contenders for the GOAT quarterbacks: Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Johnny Unitas, and Patrick Mahomes.
Sounds pretty correct to me.
And Joe Montana, that's crazy. I just picked one, and I didn't because he was like the greatest when I was a kid.
Oh, you know who I used to love to watch, and I think is probably the funnest football player to ever watch? Barry Sanders. He was incredible to watch. Like
we were just talking about him on the Super Bowl. Were you here or was it playoffs? Me and you were talking about him, huh, Mark?
Yeah. It's so funny because the past almost a decade, running backs have been undervalued. But if you ask most fans, they're like, "Oh yeah, my favorite is Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders," and they've been undervalued. And now Saquon and Derrick Henry have kind of reshaped that market. Like you need to win in the trenches. You need offensive line, defensive line, and you need a running game. And so
Yeah, they kind of went away from the running game as a league for like a couple seasons there, huh?
Yeah. They stopped paying people. They're like, "Oh, you're 25 years old. We're not going to pay you anymore." 25?
That's such a young age. Like you're not even in your prime yet.
You're not even in your prime. And now, yeah, Saquon I think is like 31.
Okay.
And almost broke the record. He could have broke the record, and he decided to sit. So he didn't injure his offensive line. He didn't injure his quarterback. They were already in the playoffs. He said,
So like the last game of the season, he sat out.
yeah, he said, "I don't want to break the all-time record," because he could have. He was like 100-something yards away from Eric Dickerson's rushing record.
Yeah.
I know back then it was like 15 games or 16 games, and now it's 17 games. But
yeah,
he was like, "Yeah, I don't want to injure anybody else on my team."
Who is this guy? Who are we talking about?
Saquon
Barkley, who the Giants traded within the division to the Eagles.
Yeah, he was a Giant for a while, right? How long was he Giant for?
His whole career until he got traded.
So, what was his rookie season?
Yeah, he's like, so probably like 10 years ago, maybe.
Drafted in 2018. 6 years ago? Wait, 2018, 2025.
7 years ago, 6 years ago.
7 years ago.
Depending on the season. But yeah, so Eric Dickerson, who played for the Rams, and I don't know, I'm not going to even try to guess what year he
I know Eric Dickerson for sure. He was awesome.
held the record for, but I think it was late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
He was mad. He was like, "Nope, don't let him play." He talked to the Giants because I think he played their last game was against the Giants. So not only would it have broke the record, but it would have been against his prior team.
Okay.
So Eric Dickerson actually went to the Giants and went, "If he plays, hurt him. Do not break my record." Because I think it's the longest standing record that has not been broken in the NFL.
That makes me want that record to be broken even more. I hope
Yeah,
somebody
me
breaks it
too.
next year.
Me too.
That's such bitch shit.
And I think Eric Dickerson would probably, if it does get broke, he'll be like, put an asterisk next to it because there's more games now. But someone like Saquon, who has just killed it, he'd probably I would hope he would feel pride at one point.
You know what's kind of stupid about that? If Saquon did break it, Eric Dickerson would be mentioned like more than he's been mentioned in like hella years, and be talked about more than he's been talked about in hella years. So he should be happy about it. Like that's dumb.
So here's the NFL records. He's got a bunch of college records too.
Who Saquon Barkley?
Saquon, yeah. Oh,
yeah, he's a badass, dude.
Yeah, he's been good forever. Most 100 yard games.
He was the best team. He was the best player for the New York Giants, and because running backs were undervalued, they paid Daniel Jones like $50 million a year to play quarterback and be bad at it.
Damn, sorry, Marks.
No, it's okay. And and they refused to pay the running back, who was the best player on their team.
Damn, so he's got most rushing yards in NFL season, 2,500 yards. Remember fucking OJ Simpson, bro? How he used to say, he used to be like, who else could run for 2,000 yards? Who else can go for 2,000 yards? Like he used to say, like that was his accomplishment, bro. And it's like so many people have beat that, bro.
Yeah,
Look
he.
what-
I remember that.
Let me look at his.
Really good OJ impression, by the way.
You like that? That's pretty good. Huh?
spot on, OJ.
Oh, dude. Who else could go for 2,000 yards, you know?
Man,
Hey.
that's spot on OJ right there.
It was crazy. They were saying like he wasn't black enough for black people and he wasn't white
Yeah.
enough for white people and shit.
Yeah, I remember hearing that. Yeah.
So yeah, he almost beat OJ's record in college, bro. Oops. Boom. So let's see. So most career rushing touchdowns. I think I gotta go up here, no down.
Can't believe Californium is something real.
I know it's a trip and it's a toxic or nuclear
Bringing
metal.
it back. Only in California, though. It's not toxic anywhere else.
First player to score a return and passing touchdowns in the same game. How
Oh,
funny.
that's pretty cool.
Most total yards in a single game. Most rushing yards by a sophomore. But look, 1,400, 1,500 yards almost beat fucking OJ shit.
You know, I
Reggie
love
Bush.
Deion Sanders, man. He was awesome.
Deion Sanders was tight. You remember?
Have you been watching his coaching career?
Not really. I know he's doing pretty good, right?
But I mean, he's oversold and underproduced. He's fun to watch. He's bringing kids to his school. His kid's probably going to go to the draft this year, but he has really, like, it's Colorado. No one wants to go play football for Colorado, but he has made it a destination.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's.
You guys remember this guy?
Are his teams good though?
They're, like I said, oversold, underproduced.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
That means like his hype is really good. He has brought the
Okay.
program
I get
back,
it. I get it now. Okay.
but he's and he's going to continue to do it. But
The hype itself is positive for the school, but he hasn't produced much from the hype.
I think he almost made it to whatever I think he was like the top 16 last year.
Yeah, I
So-
remember Cordell Stewart too.
He played on the Bears?
I just remember him on the Steelers. I don't know who else he played for.
Yeah,
Who's Cordell Stewart? I don't remember.
You don't remember
Yeah.
Cordell Stewart?
Dude, he was like a running back, a receiver, a quarterback, did it all.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the Bears. They did it all. You know, the Bears created the NFL, just to let you know.
Yeah,
The Bears.
Thanks for letting me know.
The
Thanks for
Bears.
letting me know. 104 years old. Too bad I can't win a fucking
Dicka,
game.
he goes Dicka versus the Bulls. Dicka 143, Bulls 142.
No, I think yeah.
Something,
He's
I don't
like,
know.
the Bears,
No.
143. The Bulls, negative 37. Let's pull that up. That's a pretty.
I like when you just do Dicka, like they just love
That was
Dicka so
really
much.
good, Tim.
Oh yeah. Ditka. In a fight, who would win, Grizzly Bear or Ditka? Ditka.
Dicka.
The Bears versus God. Just joking.
Just joking. Ditka. Da Bears. Da Bears.
The one with Chris Farley when he's on there and he's like eating steak and he's like heart attack.
Yeah.
And he coughs up a whole piece of steak.
Here, I'll pull it up. real quick.
Yeah. Here, cheers
Watch this.
to Georgia McCaskey. She just passed away
Oh, they pour
at
it out for the
102
home,
years old.
Who's that?
That she was the last owner and granddaughter of Papa Hallis, who owned the Bears.
Oh, okay.
Now I hope they just sell it. But she was 102 years old, and she actually cared about the Bears. I don't think anybody else cares about the Bears. So just sell the team.
Yeah.
Then I don't have to be sad anymore.
So you're saying if they sell the team, you mean like sell them and like they move like somewhere else or something?
Yeah, that's
Damn.
what's next.
Damn, you're a real fucking bitter Bears fan.
Dude. Yeah.
It's like me. Okay, want something funny about this? So the third guy from the left is Robert Smigel. Do you guys know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
So Robert Smigel, I used to work with Robert Smigel's wife's nephew.
We all did.
in San Diego. So his mom. Wait, no, his aunt was married to Robert Smigel.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hell yeah.
7 degrees, bro.
Couldn't say that nowadays.
Wow,
Dude, that's
I did not
insane.
see that shit coming. I did not see that
Wow.
coming.
I was like, what are they gonna say? What are they? They fucking
That's
said
crazy. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, they're not going to go there, are they? But
it. Oh, dude, that's
that blew my
fucking
mind right
wild,
now.
dude.
That
That's
was hella wild.
crazy.
That's weird. Oh shit. He
Oh
goes,
man,
is Ditka driving? I love that. That was my favorite.
I gotta
part.
go the Bears. Yeah, as long as Ditka's driving.
Is Ditka driving? Yeah,
Bears.
Ditka's driving.
That's
Hey,
so funny.
I gotta get out of here in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can
let's
we
do
watch
it.
one more thing before we cut out?
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Just because we've been talking about it the whole podcast.
Yeah, what is it?
Let's watch. So do Gillian Keeves football, college football, or do Gillian Keeves football integration.
Sounds like a white person. I don't know if that's gonna work for me.
It's definitely race based. Hella funny though.
Everybody definitely left us live streaming.
They missed the best part of the episode.
Thanks for jumping in,
Got two
Pudis,
people.
Dan, and Jason.
They missed the best part of the episode. Doug
I know.
Queers.
That's all right.
That was
Doug
fucking hella
Queers.
funny. That was crazy, man.
Bailey
Is this
jumped
the
in.
one?
Robert jumped in.
Let me see it. Yeah.
This is what you want to watch?
Yes, sir.
All right, hold up. Let me make it bigger. And then...
All right, y'all, settle down. Take your seats. Now, as most of you know, our conference has decided to integrate this season. As long as I'm head coach at Chapel Creek, I promise you this will be a white football team.
That's right, because football is a white man's
Football
sport.
is a white man's sport. A lot of people who've been to the moon last year that were, should be more enlightened. I don't know what's more enlightened than just white people having fun together.
That's right. When we went, guess what we found?
What's
it
that?
was white.
And let me tell you, put this in your little papers. Week 1, we're going to rain hell down on these black son of bitches. I think we might have taken it too easy on them.
That's it. We took it too easy on them. That was my fault. That was my fault.
Week 2, I'm going to switch up the offense. You thought that was a little run heavy? I agree. We're going to start airing it out on them.
That's right. We come from the sky this week, boy.
Death from above.
Woo! What's going on?
I don't know what's going on out there. The school board has informed me that we are going to be forced to integrate.
What?
We're going to start the integration process with hiring our first black coach. Coach Johnson's going to be joining our staff.
Well, I ain't.
Coach Johnson's going to be taking over running the defense for us.
What? Wait a minute. I run the defense.
Now, this does mean we are going to have some black players. We're going to start the white players in the first half, get out a big lead, a commanding lead on them. And we're going to let the black players come in the second half and try to play the game a little bit. Woo! What a comeback. Down 48 in the first half. But goddamn, we came back and won that thing, huh? That's coaching.
What next week we do black players first half, white players second half.
All right, I just thought of something. Golly, those white boys almost blew that for us, didn't they?
Hey, I'm sensing a pattern.
I'm sensing a pattern myself. I told you we'd start winning again. That's a winning streak. Y'all are going to have to start making some room in these trophy cases. This is our old starting quarterback. I was starting a guy that had polio. I didn't know teenagers could look 45 years old. Now, quarterbacks are running now. Quarterbacks can run.
The correct term is scrambling, coach.
Scrambling. Isn't that fun? Scrambling. They all say cool shit like this. You guys got fun. You gotta hang out. It's crazy. Woo! Now, golly, that's good football. That's called winning. Rebel faithful. I mean, am I fucking crazy or is this becoming something, you and me?
I mean,
Bit of a friendship. I've been going to black church. Shit's fun, man. You can run around. You can dance.
you can't scramble to save your life.
I can scramble right now. Scramble right now. You want me to scramble? Please, Lord, no more whites on the football field.
All right now. All right.
Now, if I was warmed up, I could do it better.
All right, take it easy. Kid, you got a whole life ahead of you now.
Life ahead of him. Look at it. He's got the life expectancy of a pug. Woo! That's playoffs, baby. We just made the playoffs. We won out and made the playoffs.
Yes, sir, coach. There we go.
I can't believe how racist you guys were earlier. State champions. State champions. No. Some of you doubted. Some of you are still racist. Disgusting. Now, I did use slurs. That is true, but that was forever ago. That was like 8 weeks ago. I am now unity.
Coach, at this time, we'd like to present you with the Martin Luther King Bravery Award for championing diversity in the community.
Thank you so much. Look at this. You guys put this together. I was hoping people were noticing how diverse I was and how interesting I became. I'm number one. I did it. I'm the most diverse guy ever. This whole shit wouldn't have happened without me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm the best and most diverse dude ever.
I'm definitely gonna have to check them out.
Dude,
Can I start with that or tires?
Fuck, I might have to watch them both
What?
simultaneously.
Tires is really. I love Tires. Like my favorite new show. Like,
Fuck. Is Tires on Netflix?
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch it too. All right, fuckers, I'm gonna go. I got a burrito with my name written all over it. Actually, it says regular.
Give me a
That's
bite.
not my name. My name's not
Right.
regular.
I'll take
Give me
a
a
bite.
bite.
Thank you.
Such an asshole.
It's as good as it looks.
Looks
Dude,
like
what-
foil.
It's only 7 o'clock. If I drove down there,
You could get here by 10:30. You might be able to make it.
Taco Truck Land, doesn't exist anymore, huh?
Yeah, it's still there. We just actually
Which
drove
one?
by there today.
Which one?
Or like Taco Jessica's and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, that exists still.
Jessica 1, Jessica 2.
Yeah,
That's-
that shit's there.
No, I don't because I don't really hardly eat taco truck anymore. But my coworkers get it at like 2 in the morning all the time.
What?
Damn it. I want to.
Like Jessica's doesn't close to like whatever super late, especially on the weekends.
Yeah, especially on the weekend.
Here's something we could discuss next time is who do you think has the best Mexican food? Because it's goddamn not Nevada.
I think we've talked about that. Like
Northern
what state?
California. Northern California, easy.
And I don't think, Southern California has ruined Mexican food.
Agreed.
So
As
maybe we don't need to discuss it because
As a
we know
person-
Northern Nevada is the best.
As a person who lived in San Diego and has been to Nevada plenty of times, Northern California's got the best Mexican food. Easy. It's not close.
Northern California.
Next
Yeah.
episode.
All right, we'll talk about which state has it.
All right.
All right.
You guys.
I love you too.
Love.
Or whatever they do. I don't know
How do you do that?
You like this.
I don't know how to do the new TikTok one.
It's like this. It's like
That's a vagina.
oh. All right.
Love you
Bye.
guys. Bye.